Hi everybody, welcome to our first look at No Man's Sky. Now, this is we're just letting the little robot, our little suit robot, talk to us for a little bit. This is a procedurally generated space and exploration game. And apparently everything that we own is brokered. Very brokered. Ooh, that's pretty.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Cool. So our ship, that looks really fucked up.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Now we've got a little alien gun thing, that's pretty cool. And we have spawned in on a procedurally generated planet. Can I...
Initialization sequence complete.
Will you let me move? Okay, here we go. Alright, so we are starting on a barren planet. Harsh winds, limited amount of sentinels, that's important. Abundant flora, and occasional fauna. So there's a few animals and there's lots of plants. The weather is probably going to be quite hot, so we're going to have to deal with that to survive. So, welcome to No Man's Sky. Like I said, a large procedurally generated game which is predominantly single player, which is linked to a server so that when you discover new plants and new animals, you can rename them and make them your own. That's uploaded to the server, and then if somebody else finds your planet that you've gone to discover it on, they will see everything that you've named, and they can't then rename it. It's set in stone, or more specifically set in the server. Now when it comes to procedurally generated, it's quite pretty. Everything is pretty much randomised. You'll see what I mean about randomised when we come to the animals. The things that are constant and always the same are the sentinels. These are these things here. Now I have played this game for about half an hour last night once I downloaded it, just to make sure I could even launch it, because it's had a bit of a rocky launch, this game has. So let's have a little explore while we quickly look. So some debris, there's some more stuff over there, and we've got a ship. I'm going to look at this debris in a second. I'm just going to go look at our ship. So let's interact with our ship. This also is our save point. So every time you get out of a ship, you save, which is important because there is there is an annoying feature that I might like to wake you guys aware of. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much for telling me that all your shit is broken. Yeah, okay, let's leave. All your stuff is broken, and because we got in there, we've been given our objectives. See, restore point saved. You come out. Now this is our cute little ship. It's kind of nice. I don't want to keep it. It's pretty shitty, and I'll explain to you why. So if I'm hitting tab, I'm playing on the PC version. So we have a multi-tool, an exosuit, and a starship. And you notice that a few of these modules are, well, a little bit broken, and we need to do a lot of fixing. So we have a life support, we have a hazard protection, we have a scanner which is broken, and we have an analyst rise which is broken. These are the tools that allow us to explore. Now let's have a look at this. So we've got some debris and a distress beacon. Now this game very heavily features on the exploring side of things. You can't play the game without at least spending the first part just to get off the planet you have to explore. So reality seems to fold in upon itself. One moment I can see debris, and another a vast red orb, almost too large and too bright to behold. It knows me inside out and more than I could ever myself. Could this be the phase of creation itself, or in my hazy, freshly wakened state am I being manipulated? A name burns itself into my mind, Atlas, and a request made without words that I should follow the path this Atlas has set for me. Okay, so this is part of some of the choices that you have to make very early in the game, which will then affect how the game plays for you. So you've got the option of following Atlas's guidance, and you don't know what's going to happen, or you can spurn direction and just go and explore freely. As far as I understand from reading different things, there are two end objectives to this game. One is to complete the Atlas's path, and the other is to go into the centre of the universe where there is a big secret. I'm going to accept the Atlas's path first, because if I end up playing this game on my own, I'll probably go and do the Atlas thing and then deal with the centre of the galaxy. So I feel suffused by a warm glow of approval. I was lost, but now I'm found. Yada yada yada. So the Atlas is now going to be giving us hints. It's an artificial intelligence that wants to help us. Okay, so let's have a look. New technology. Cannon damage towel. Photon cannon can fire at an increased rate. That's to do with my starship, so that can be installed here. Each ship has got slots, and these slots are both at the same time your inventory cargo hold space, which is very important, but it's also your upgrades. So if you have a lot of upgrades, you will have, if you don't have a very good ship, very few inventory points. And for a game that is focused very much on collecting materials and crafting new materials from other materials, having a reduced inventory is, well, it's not a very good thing. So I'm just going to hop back into my ship because we've collected a few things before we go wandering off into the big beyond. And it's still telling us our stuff is done, but we've now saved. Oh, we're being scammed by these guys. These guys are all over the fucking place. Some planets have got a very heavy presence, some have only got a few. They are interested in you. And they really, really don't like you fucking with their planets. They're kind of like guardians of the planets, I guess. Alright, so let's get our scanner and our analysis visor up and running first. We need iron and carbon, two of the most basics. Once we've got them up and running... Where's the little guy gone? He's over there, good. Once we've got them up and running, we can focus on sorting our ship out. And this is the main exploration part of the game, is we walk around, we zap up, we gain resources, we then craft new things from those resources, and that's the core part of this game. It's very chilled out, it's very much focused on kind of doing things in your own time, in your own way. There's going to be hostile creatures that you'll have to contend with. There are going to be there's hostile robots. They really don't like you pissing around with stuff. So you're going to have to deal with them. Right, what have I got? I've got enough iron. Repair. Okay, so we've got an analysis visor. The scanner is like super important. That's how you find stuff. But we've got an analysis visor. So if I hold F, I can just have a look at local surroundings. Okay, it's tagged something. Found something new. That's cool. Anything else? There we go. Let's pick that one. It does take a little bit of a while because it is updating its systems. Is there anything else? There it is. Big rock. So in this game, a good way to earn money, as well as completing randomized quests and stuff. Can I analyze you? Are you a thing? No, you're not a thing apparently. Let's just walk down here. You're a thing. But you're also floating, which is a bit weird. I'm not sure if I want to interact with things that are floating too much. Analyze you as well. The analyzer can be a little bit weird when it comes to range. Sometimes you just have to be right on top of it. Okay, we've already discovered that. I think we've discovered everything around here. So let's just zap this because we need carbon. Thank you. Now we need this carbon from this one. It doesn't like it. And hopefully the sentinel that is buzzing around here. The sentinel is attracted by you. You can leave them alone. That's just grass. Their thing. New thing? A new thing. Okay, cool. So occasionally doing this. I mean, in late game, it's not so important. Because you're not so desperate for resources. In early game, you really need that money. You need to buy new things, you need to buy upgrades, you've got to buy resources once you get into space. All of this stuff is very, very important. Okay, I can fix you. Okay, so we've done that. Next upgrade, bolt caster. Okay, so that's giving me a sec. Yeah, look at them, they're looking for the thing that I just fucked with, and they're like, oh no, you hurt it. Well, I'm not doing it now, so you haven't caught me. Okay, so I've just made a bolt caster, which turns the mining beam into a machine gun of some kind, of some sorts. What else we got? Beam intensifier. I haven't got enough titanium or plutonium. Jeez. Alright, you guys can fuck off, you know. Jesus, I only mind a couple of... See, the more damage you do to your surroundings, the more that they'll notice what you do. That's a bolt, I don't know. Pressing X to swap over to my beam laser. Carbon and iron. We need all of this stuff. We need a lot of stuff. And hopefully those little fuckers haven't noticed. Right, we need a lot of iron because we have to do some pretty major. Well, we've got to completely fix our ship. All broken ships that you will find will need fixing, and it's a way of getting free ships. Is just to follow certain kinds of signal sources, really. Now I can hear wildlife around me, but I'm not really seeing any. I mean, at the moment, this game is very, as far as what I've seen, it's giving out a very kind of Spore vibe. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I like Spore. I own a copy of Spore. It just gives me off this vibe. The way the procedural generation happens, and the way that some of these things look a little bit comical. Okay, so have we collected enough stuff to start fixing? We need to make a carbide sheet, so I'm just gonna teleport my items there. See, the guys have come back now because I've been doing more stuff. Right, I'm gonna make a carbide sheet. Yeah, make a carbide sheet. Press and hold. Have I got enough for? Have I got enough to? Yeah, okay. So we've got 4 carbide sheets. So I think. Yeah, the launch thruster only needs carbide sheet. It just needs a lot of iron. So my launch thruster is now mended, but needs plutonium to charge up. My pulse engine, on the other hand, I need 2 more carbide sheets. I might have enough. I may have enough. Let's see if I can make 2 carbide sheets. No, I generally don't have enough. I need to get more iron. It's just these rocks. So let's get these out of the way and done with. And I can hear wildlife in the background, but unless it comes near me, I can't do anything to it. And I've got to keep out listening for this little whoop whoop sound of the... I don't know, they're kind of like guardians. They just don't like you fucking with anything whatsoever. And they get really, really moody at you. And this is the main part of the game. You're exploring, you've got to find stuff out. It's not action-packed. There's not a clearly defined or very linear... Hello? I can hear you guys. Where are you? There he is. See? You've got rid of a rock and now they're freaking out about it. Fuck off, you guys. Seriously, I don't want to have to fight you. If they catch you mining, they will go... Do you mine? You can just kill these guys. Look. I will. Once I've reloaded. Fuck you up, son. There's going to be 2 of you. There you go. And... Yep. He's dropped a canister. That's rolled there. Where's the other guy? Now they're sending a distress beacon right now. Gotta reload. And if I kill him before... There we go. The distress beacon goes off. Oh, come here. Don't go away. Okay, so they drop stuff. They drop blueprints, which is good. You can collect an infinite number of blueprints. So the Sentinel Force has been deactivated. And they drop canisters. So Sentinels are kind of useful. Did I? Yeah, alright. Let's just swap out and carry on mining. So I've cleared out the Sentinels from the nearby. And it's going to give me something that is kind of annoying. It's going to give me an achievement. I like achievements. Achievements are nice. But if this stays on your screen far too long and pops up sometimes right in the middle of combat, or if you're trying to jump somewhere or just try and go somewhere, it just appears and it won't go away and you get that weird letterboxing and it's annoying. It is annoying and is something that time-wise can be cut down, I think. Yeah. How can we cut down? Optimization-wise, some people have had a big problem with getting this game to work. Just to work in general. I've not suffered any big crashes or anything at the moment. Let's analyse this thing. Because this is just money. This is just money sitting around that you can analyse. Can I analyse you? There you go. Something was in the way. There you go. Alright, so when it comes to optimizations, there are a few problems that we have to come across. First of all, its frame rate can get quite rocky as you walk around because it's spawning in new and generating new things for you to discover. That's annoying. Like, very annoying. And there's fuck all you can do about it. You can play with settings, but so far I've not suffered some of the worst types of hitchings and problems. Other ones are crashes in the loading screens when you're jumping between systems. I mean, loading screens aren't like a scrolling thing that tells you which progress. It's just like an infinitely... You're travelling through a warp tunnel infinitely until you get it. So it doesn't really give you an indication of how long you're going to be sat in it. Again, can be quite annoying because the loading screens take a while. And you're like, has it crashed? Is it stuck? Is it not stuck? And you just have to sit it out. Problem comes if it crashes, and it can crash, and while in these loading screens, problems happen when... Is that scannable? It is scannable. Oh, it's a plant. That is a plant. I thought it was a rock. Problems arise if it crashes while in the... Oh, it's cold. It's fine. While in the middle of these loading screens, it does something uniquely unpleasant. Things! Animals are worth more credit. Some only come out at night. Okay. The uniquely unpleasant thing is that it corrupts, stroke, destroys your save file. And that's been happening to people on the PS4 as well as the PC. And if that happens to you while you're on PS4, then you've got no real way to try and kind of get it back. Because the PS4 I can't go into a PS4's files. So you lose all of your progress. And not just lose it as in go back to the last save point. The last save point is basically when you last got out of your ship or something else. Okay, weapon charge is down. Hello, yes, I know. Do you mind fucking off a little bit? Let's reload that. Can I scan you? Are you scannable? Will you let me scan you? No, apparently you are not allowed to be scanned, which is kind of annoying. Right, let's bring up the honey beam and just keep mining as titanium, which is fine. So yeah, you lose your save file. For somebody who's put, if you put hundreds of hours into this game already, or fuck off. Yes, I know I've destroyed a thing. Don't make me shoot you as well. How many of them are there? Is it just you? Reload. Hi, fucker. Surprise. Surprise, motherfucker. Boom. More drones are coming in. Hey, new grenade. Okay. Yep, stop telling me I can do that. Hello. Look, you're not making any friends here. I don't want you around. Fuck reloading. Fuck my life. Ah, shit. He's got other sentinels inbound. Thank you very much. Neuro module. It's fine. Where are the other sentinels? So, oh, deactivated. Yay! So sentinels are a good resource. Let's just reload this bad boy. Sentinels are a good resource for getting extra blueprints, but you have to be careful because sentinels will fuck your life up. Sentinels will end you, especially as you get closer to the core of the universe, because you end up with nastier, bigger sentinels, not just these little fly guys. At the moment, we've got a relatively light amount of sentinels. Am I undercover? Oh yeah, I'm under this. This helps with temperature a little bit. Being undercover. Right, I need more plutonium, and let's do a scan by pressing C, and there we go, there's plutonium. So that's kind of red stuff. It doesn't always look like red diamonds or crystals. It does sometimes take the form of other things. But on this planet, look. Holy shit, what was that noise? I heard something. Alright, let's... How are we doing? Okay, we really we need all this stuff here. Plutonium is nice to have. Okay, plutonium. You can go back. You can go into the ship. That can go into the ship. That can go into the ship. That can go into the ship. There we go. We've got some more space. Alright, so let's scan up. And we need certain things. We need this thing down. This might be what we're looking for. It gives us all these indicators on the map, which I think is actually quite useful. Yes, it's zinc. Okay. I'm going to scan this flower first before we take the stuff out of it. Again, more points. Take the zinc out of it. Okay, so how many did I get from that? I got a few, but not quite enough. I need 40, I think. Definitely need more than that. So are there any more of these kind of zinc deposits? There's another one, or something down here somewhere. Is that zinc? It looks like zinc. The game is quite useful about kind of telling you what you need to, as long as you can decipher the... I've got my zinc, okay, and I need 2 carbide sheets. Okay, so let's make 1, 2 carbide sheets, and what's left? We've got to get iridium. Okay, let's do a quick scan, and there's iridium over there. You see that blue bottle marker? That's a iridium deposit. What about these guys? These are not iridium, these are something else, which are worth the scan. Scan it. 50%, okay. So it's platinum. Okay, that's also actually quite useful. That's used for other things and stuff. Looks like there is a nice little concentration of platinum here. But our iridium deposit is actually quite a long way away. That's annoying. Alright, now I'm going to go back to the ship to save up. I go on excursion to go and find that iridium deposit, which has spawned in 4 minutes walk away. That's right, 4 minutes. Count them. That's not annoying at all. Right. Get it? Save. Frame rate dropped quite drastically there. But we need that iridium. So let's get back out and restore points saved. So hopefully, if I do die on my long excursion, I'm not going to die too bad. And it should have recharged our hazard protection. Not a life support though, weirdly. Let's just charge that up and let's go for a walk. So, let's see now. I think I've discovered this, yes, and have I discovered this? Yes. Okay, cool. I might as well do it for the iron. Never have too much iron, because iron is used to make basic kit and stuff. But you can also, if you've got an abundance of it, you can also just sell it to traders if and when you find some. At the moment, obviously, we've only been exploring the local area around us. My God, this is a big deposit. I might be using some iron to charge up my stuff instead of using my valuable plutonium, because plutonium is it's not crazy rare, but it is more rare than things like iron, which is usually prevalent on most planets. I've not come across a planet yet which doesn't have much iron. I mean, I haven't really done much space travel, but pretty much everything I've been around, I've never been in a place where there's been 0 iron. This deposit is huge. I like this deposit. This is nice. And I'm just pulsing. Oh wow! Look at that. Fuck. Okay, that's all the iron we're ever gonna need.